The eco-activists are at it again. I've always had a weird feeling that something about these protests just wasn't right, and I couldn't put my finger on it. But that little mystery kind of resolved itself just recently. It happened in France, and it was on full display in one of the most popular places in all of Europe. A couple of eco-idiots rushed up to the Mona Lisa and poured soup all over it. Oh, what a tragedy! The most famous painting in the world, and it's now completely ruined with cans of soup. Every future generation will miss out on seeing the real painting, and will have to just get by only seeing pictures of it online. Such a tragedy. Nah, I'm just kidding. They caused no actual damage because it's always protected. It's behind bulletproof glass. Besides, I mean, it's possible. Well, I've heard rumors that they display a replica and the actual original painting is locked away somewhere, but that doesn't matter. As you see these two idiots running up to the painting, they get what seems to me like an unlimited amount of time to damage the painting. Then they take off their jackets so they can display their eco-terrorist name. Then they give a speech about climate change or fossil fuel or farms or racism or whatever message these robots have been programmed with. Now, some people may not recognize what's wrong, but I immediately noticed it. So I've actually been to that museum. I've seen the Mona Lisa in real life. 1, it's not that impressive. 2, it's always crowded. There are hundreds, if not thousands of people also trying to see the painting at the same time. The room is packed. Now, these terrorists seem, to me, to have the room entirely to themselves. That's just not possible, unless the museum was open to them and they had some kind of special terrorist pass. But also, the museum staff, they're a little protective of art pieces. If you get close, they will tackle you, tase you. You're never going to get close enough to touch that painting, let alone sneak in a can of soup, cross the barrier, throw some soup, and then make a speech. Never happened. I'm calling bullshit. This is a scam. It's a total psyop. I'm sure you've heard that the left just wants to destroy stuff. They tear down statues, they ruin paintings, they block traffic. They can only destroy. And you'll not be allowed to have nice things in a leftist utopia. But because I have a pretty good memory, I just remembered an article from the New York Times. And the thought of this just jumped back in my head. And I'm kind of thinking this was the plan the whole time. This might have been predictive programming. So this was published in 2019 by the New York Times. The New York Times is a bastion of leftist thinking. The title of the article was, "It's Time to Take Down the Mona Lisa." Leonardo's painting is a security hazard, an educational obstacle, and not even a satisfying bucket list item. It's time the Louvre moved it out of the way. You believe that article? 2019. Someone, somewhere, is looking for a reason to just make it go away. Now, why would they want to do that? This is the most popular painting in the most popular museum in the world. People still want to see it every day. But no, it has to go away because this person doesn't like it, I guess. So it might be a conspiracy theory, but they could use this as a reason to just make another thing of beauty go away. Now, I've also been to the New York Museum of Modern Art. Yikes. I saw a folded piece of paper stapled to a wall, and they tried to call that art. This museum is a joke. But that's what the future holds. Well, that and maybe more Hunter Biden paintings. they aren't good either. So these protesters aren't real. They're just tools to fulfill an agenda. It's part of the plan. The plan is to take away everything that has beauty. Live in a pod, eat bugs, big is beautiful, don't have children. As you can see, they're taking everything away from you. Well, they're trying to, but it'll only work if you let them. These protesters aren't the problem. They're just morons being used as tools, so they can be ignored. Just move on with your life, and remember, try to notice the beautiful things. They're still there, and they can't really take them away, no matter how hard they try. So if you like stuff like this, that is great. Do the like and subscribe thing, help me out a bit. I'll see you soon. I got more videos coming.